And our fourth main topic today gets submitted to us by Yuri S. And Yuri S writes, "Hey, John and Rob. So we've all been excited for the Book of Boba Fett. Yes, we are all excited for that, for sure. But we haven't had a lot of clarity on Mandalorian Season 3 or when we could expect it. I just saw that Carl Weathers just confirmed that they finally started shooting the new season. What do you think of this, and where do you think the show will go now that it doesn't have Baby Yoda in it? Thanks." All right, thanks a lot for sending that in, man. And yeah, of course, one of the big things that we all love right now is Mandalorian. And while everybody was very excited, I mean, I think we were all super stoked for the Book of Boba Fett announcement. Some people were a little bit worried, saying, well, wait a minute. Isn't that releasing when Mandalorian's supposed to be released? Are we still going to get a Mandalorian Season 3? And of course, we were going to get Mandalorian Season 3. That was absolutely coming. And then people say, oh, the star of the show is leaving. No, he was never leaving. That was never going to happen. He's still there. So when's it coming? Obviously, COVID threw a big wrench into things, and they have started shooting as long as IATSE doesn't go on strike on Monday. Because if they go on strike on Monday, that shuts down production. But for now, Mandalorian Season 3 is in production. It is up and running. This comes to us from the folks over at Coming Soon who write, Rocky vet Carl Weathers took to Twitter to confirm that production on the highly anticipated third season of Disney Plus's hit sci-fi prequel, The Mandalorian, has finally begun. Weathers will be reprising his role as Greef Karga and is also expected to direct another episode. He did a great job directing that one episode last season. Is also expected to direct another episode in the next season. The filming start was initially planned for April, but was delayed because the stages in Los Angeles were still being used for the production of the Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi series. Of course, the Obi-Wan Kenobi series was supposed to start shooting earlier than that, but of course, all the delays. That bumped the production start of Mandalorian, which had only just wrapped in September. And again, that comes to us from the folks over at Coming Soon. So yes, there you have it. We've got Mandalorian Season 3 now in production. Now, you bring up a very, very good question. Where does this show go right now, understanding that we no longer have Baby Yoda? Baby Yoda ain't a part of this. Grogu is no longer a part of the show. Here's my thoughts on this, and I'm sure a lot of you are going to disagree, and that's fine. But I said this during the finale of Mandalorian Season 2, and I still believe it, so I'm going to say it here again. I don't believe for a second that we're not going to see Baby Yoda back. He's going to be back. He'll be back. Listen, while this show is called The Mandalorian, and the Mandalorian is great, the supporting characters are great, yada, yada, yada. The reality is that this show became a pop culture phenomena, not at the beginning of episode 1, but at the end of episode 1. It was the end of episode 1 when Mando opens up that thing and looks down and sees what we all came to know as Baby Yoda. You see, because when The Mandalorian was coming out, a lot of us hardcore Star Wars fans were excited about it. There were some people on the fringes that were looking forward to it, and a lot of us were looking forward to it. But when that first episode ended, and the world saw Baby Yoda for the first time, the internet exploded. Because now it wasn't just hardcore Star Wars fans that were wanting or were interested in Mandalorian. Now it was everyone. There are a number of women in my life, friends and family and stuff like that, no interest in Mandalorian. But the moment that damn Baby Yoda came on screen, that's all Ann could talk about. I mean, if I took you into Ann's office right now, which is up the hall from my office here, if I took you into Ann's office, I lost count of how many Baby Yoda things there are in there. I had female friends of us who have never talked about Star Wars that were showing up in my house, Baby Yoda shirts, Baby Yoda sketches and talking about when's the next episode of Mandalorian. That Baby Yoda shot changed Mandalorian from a show for Star Wars fans to a global frickin' phenomena. And every week people tuned in to see that frickin' little green puppet, to see that frickin' little green puppet walk around and coo and caw. Oh my gosh, did you hear it coo? Ah! And that was all of us. That was me. Don't lie. That was you. I don't care if you're sitting there in your leather jacket and you got your Budweiser. When Baby Yoda came on screen, you turned into a freaking little, oh my God, he's so cute. He's so, that was all of you. Don't lie. Don't lie. That was all of you. I'm not going to lie. That was me too. That was me too. I see liars in the live chat right now. Russell Amador is a liar, saying that wasn't me. Liar. You're lying. You're a liar. Stop lying, Russell. Stop lying. That was everybody. Then all of a sudden, the whole world was talking about this show. I say all of that to set the stage that the idea that they will then do Mandalorian season 2 without the main thing that made this show a global phenomenon. They'll just take them out and not do. I don't believe that. Now, I'm not saying that Grogu is going to be there right at the beginning of episode 1 of season 3. I'm not saying that. I'm not even saying he's going to be in all of season 3. And for the record, just so you know, I don't know for a fact that he's going to be in it at all. It's not like John Favreau or Dave Filoni have given me a call and say, John, just so you know, lots of Baby Yoda in season 3 of Mandalorian. No one's told me that. I don't know for a fact that he's going to be there. This is just me as a fan speculating just like anybody else. But what I am saying is it would really not make much sense to take that element of the show that made it a global phenomenon and then just take it out and wipe it out completely. There are many, many easy ways narratively to have Grogu come back into the story. Whether it's for a 3-episode arc, for the whole season, 1 episode. I mean, I don't know. But I have a hard time believing right now, and I could be 1,000% wrong. I could be 1,000% wrong. But I just have a hard time believing that they're not going to do that. And I'm actually going to put, I'm going to put this up as a poll for you guys in the live chat right now. I'm going to ask, will Baby Yoda appear in Mando season 3? That's all I'm going to ask. I put that in the live chat right now. If you guys are watching live, I've put up in the live chat. I just put up a poll to ask you guys, will he appear in season 3? So you just let me know. I'm just saying I have a very, very hard time imagining he won't be. Now, let's put Baby Yoda aside for a second. What direction does Mandalorian season 3 go? Even if we're not taking Baby Yoda in consideration. Well, I think there's a few things that are obvious. Obviously, by the time we get to the end of season 3, yes, Luke showed up, Baby Yoda went away with him, but there were still some major things going on. The retaking of Mandalore is going to become a major, major thing. Right? I've got to believe, I just can't believe that the retaking of Mandalore won't be at the center of that story, at the center of what's going on. I think that's going to be the main overriding, because if the whole idea of Mandalorian season 2 was about getting Baby Yoda to a Jedi, that was the underlying arc for the entire plot of season 2. And every episode was about the next stage of that adventure of trying to get this baby to a Jedi. I think the next one is going to be, and again, I don't know this for a fact, this is me as a fan speculating just like everybody else. I think that the main underlying narrative here is going to be the retaking of Mandalore. I think that's going to be it, with some of the recurring characters, obviously not all of the returning characters. No Gina Carano this season. That's her own damn fault. But I think that's going to be the underlying narrative of the whole thing. But I also believe that Baby Yoda is going to be a part of it. And again, I could be absolutely wrong about this. Let's go over and take a look here. So far, about 400 of you guys have answered the poll right now. And out of the roughly 400 of you guys who have answered the poll right now, 82% of you believe that Baby Yoda will appear. 82% of you believe he will appear, that Baby Yoda will appear. Now, whether that means 1 episode, 3 episodes, all the episodes, whatever, 82% of you believe he will be there. 18% of you believe he will not be there. So it sounds like most of you guys agree with me that at some point he's got to be there, whether it's a big major thing or a small little thing. We'll see. Maybe Jordan Smith is saying in the live chat, he doesn't show up till the last episode. Maybe, but I believe he's going to be there one way or the other. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Question is for you guys. What do you think about, number one, that Mandalorian Season 3 is finally up and running? It is shooting right now. But more importantly, now that it's up and running, let's ask the question. What do you think Mandalorian Season 3 is going to be? Will Baby Yoda show up? What will be the overarching theme? I think it's going to be the retaking of Mandalore. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. How are you guys feeling about this? Whatever it is, jump on down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts.